So welcome, Jay. It's actually a pleasure having you here in our community today. Diving us into Richard, which is actually Chad. So can you give us a brief introduction about yourself? What is Chad all about, and what do you guys kind of like building in terms of like Solana ecosystem as a meme coin?
Yeah, so thanks for having me. First of all, good to be here. We started like 12 days ago. So I started at Pump Fun. So we were like 8 days in the trenches of Pump Fun. Totally organic growth. So the community showed up. Yeah, and we keep going. I'm Jay Webski. My background is marketing, design, web design. And yeah, I'm into AI since like a year and a half, trying to combine all these things together. And this is how RICHAD came to life, just to build a brand, which is a meme coin, RICHAD, plus other ventures built around the brand, like, the GMBOT, so the first product coming from RICHAD, a lot of stuff we are creating, like the lore. So we built automation that creates lore about RICHAD's adventures, and I'm speaking here about both images and the copy for the lore. So it's really interesting because you never know what you'll get from the prompt. But yeah, I guess we'll move to that. So this is the brief introduction about RICHAD. Community is amazing. People are building things too with AI. So we've got channels for fan art. We've got channels for music. Already 2 music videos we've released on our YouTube channel. So go ahead, check them out. Yeah, it's really cool, and I enjoy the ride. So here we are.
That's fantastic. It's fantastic. So can you dive us through the rechat, the chat tokenomics you guys do? How does it work? The total supply and all that.
So yeah, so basically, I've determined to build the character of RICHAD, and I'm using a variety of tools to build all the content. We are spreading out on across our social channels and Telegram. So basically, there is the character RICHAD, the main brand character, and we built the lore with ChatGPT. We built the images for the lore with Midjourney, and yeah, with Buffer and Make.com to bring them to life and publish them across our social media channels. So yeah, this is the flow we are building here. And as you said, RICHAD is the brand of RICHAD. The heart of it is the meme coin. We also have the token RICHAD, of course, which unites the community because everyone is holding RICHAD. And yeah, we have plans to build the value of it. So, for example, the first product we launched already, it will be available, to get it in a few days. So we are building the website. I think it will be live tomorrow. So open to submit. You're willing to use the GMBOT. I think we can say a little bit more about it in a bit.
Yeah, sure. So that's cool. So when it comes to like the chat themes, in every project we do have a specific theme that kind of like, keep the projects active, keep the projects going and all that. So what is actually like the basic roles this team of yours are playing right now, in terms of like supporting the coin, to keep the coin moving and keep the market keep surviving?
Yeah, so I believe in organic growth. So there's a lot of pressure coming from the outside and also from holders, to invest in the calls, in marketing, and just pump up the token. But I think what I would like to build here is a true community of true fans of RICHAD and what we are building here. So I'm not interested in pump and dump. So I want to build this organically. And so far, we are doing very good, in my opinion. We hold a solid floor, and new people come in every day, so we are growing. Maybe not that fast, but yeah, it's a steady, healthy grow, in my opinion. And I would like to keep it this way because, as I said, we are building a foundation over here, which will be, rock solid for future growth. Because when we get more and more eyes on RICHAD, this could explode anytime, So that's my thinking about it. And I also do it because I want to build this project differently. I don't want, to just bring attention with money, but with what we are doing. And I want real fans, real community members in this project. And I believe this will be the foundation of our growth.
That's fantastic. It's cool then. That sounds promising on my end. So, when it comes to like marketing perspective, how are you guys gonna like pushing the going forward to reach out to a wide audience? So, what is actually like the basic method you guys are going about when it comes to like a marketing perspective?
Okay, so the products we are building. So, for example, GMBOT, which I can show you in a bit, will require RICHAD token to purchase the license for using it, and some part of the fee will be burned. So actually, RICHAD is deflationary coin, which means the supply will be decreasing in time. So this is one of the examples we plan to do it. Plus, we want to run many different ventures like YouTube channels with videos, like merchandise, and also some part of the income coming from this, channels will be supporting our marketing activities. So as we grow, as we bring more viewers, more fans, we'll be growing the channels we run, running e-commerce, selling GMBOT. This will generate income, which, of course, part of it will be also used for marketing activities. So I'm not saying I don't want to invest in marketing, but at this stage of the project, we should go as organic as possible, and I'll stick to it. But yeah, definitely we are investing in marketing in the future, just building the solid foundation right now. So this is how I planned it.
That's cool. So, what is actually like the setting, community permission use, kind of like giving your community members like a set interest of yours? So, because this is very very important. Having your community trusting in you and all that. So, can you just dive us through what you want your community members to expect from you as a developer? In terms of like keeping the project grow, supporting the coin and also supporting the community members.
Yeah, so as you can see, I'm doxxed. You can see my face. And I've done this from the very beginning. I believe in honesty. And this is also something that I think will differentiate this project from all the rest. Like there are so many rugs and, people being cheated. And people even didn't believe in the beginning when I started at Pump Fun that this could be a real deal, a real project. So they were quite shocked. But yeah, here we are. I'm still here. I want to build this. The community is getting stronger and stronger. We established a team coming actually from the actual holders. So it was like a stealth launch, no pre-sale, just, put this on the market on Pump Fun, who liked the branding, who liked what I was doing. I was streaming live each day. It was quite a marathon. We were 8 days on Pump Fun, but yeah, really enjoyable. Even if we, finally hit Ray and get on decks. So yeah, I think the trust is essential here. I'm like 100% transparent since the very beginning. What I'm going to do with the project, what I would like to build, what is the roadmap. I told them I won't put on the roadmap something I can deliver. So yeah, I think building trust and real community with solid foundation is the base for building successful project. It might take maybe a little bit longer to build real value and hit millions of market cap, but yeah, it's worth it. And yeah, slow building, steady growth is something I want to see, and we see it every day. More followers, more Telegram group members, more holders, steady but growing, which I like, and I would like to keep it this way.
That's fantastic. That sounds promising on my end because having the community trust, having the support, making them know what you do, come like doing, shows them that you actually are here to play for a long run, and is very very fantastic. So moving ahead to my next question, like in terms of like security perspective, when it comes to like the smart contract, the contract, have you like passed through any certain audits, just to make sure the contract is well safe? We do have a lot of hackers, tampering with stuff nowadays. So can you tell us a bit about the security
Um,
system?
yeah, so we started this. I started this on PumpFun, which already secures the basics like the liquidity. So when you hit certain market cap, part of the liquidity is being burned and moved to the liquidity pool. So it's all set up. Like I guess everybody knows how PumpFun works. So yeah, this is like a straightforward process since the very beginning. So yeah, nothing more to add here, I think.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic. That's cool. So when it comes to like you guys, having a certain collaboration like partnership expert, what are the measures where you guys are planning on working in this situation? Because this is actually like a pretty much wide space. Having a collaborative connection with other platforms or certain projects can actually push whatever you're doing. So what is actually like the basic method you guys are looking forward to, to incorporate your ideas with other Solana coin just to help each other and keep things going. So what other basic method you guys are looking forward to with that?
Yeah, so there are several things I've planned for this, and of course would like to work with other brands, products, projects. So for example, what I was thinking, we could incorporate other brands in the lore of RICHAD, because RICHAD is so flexible brand and character. It can collaborate with almost anyone and any coin, any project, any brand. So they could become part of the lore. So this is first thing, and this will also involve RICHAD tokens. So if you would like to be part of the lore, probably we might also do it in some partnership ways. So if we partner with some project, they could be part of the lore, so they would gain exposure. We would gain exposure, and we grow together. So this is also planned. Another thing, we would like to license the product, the GMBOT, to other products and projects. So if they would like to utilize it just as we do, it's already live and operational on the main RICHAD account on X. I can show you in a bit. So they would be also using it. So this way we would grow and put more eyes on RICHAD, plus spread the vision and the mission we are creating over here. So building high quality social media content with ease and power. It's powered by AI, which makes the process really simple and kind of seamless in terms of the time you have to give and spend on the whole process. So I can show in a bit the GMBOT.
That's nice. That's nice because looking at the crypto perspective, I can see even as just a normal community or without owning a certain project, you can never do anything alone. Even though you're trying to build something very genuine, very effective, very helpful, very profitable, having a certain connection, having collaboration with people that can share a certain idea that can keep that thing going is actually a better way as well. To kind of like help to keep that process going for a long time or whatever you're doing. So it's pretty much cool, you're looking forward to work on that perspective. So let's talk about RICHAD itself. What kind of like set RICHAD aside from all the meme coins on the Solana space? What is actually like the differentiation between you guys and other meme coins? Because we know we do have 1,000 of meme coins that come out every day and all that.
Yep. So I think I've mentioned a few differentiators already. So we would like to grow organically, not use too many calls and maybe influencers. Of course, they will come in time, but I want to build a solid foundation as a community. So this is first thing. Second thing, I treat the brand and think about it in a very open-minded way. So of course there is the core, which I command, like the main X profile, Instagram, YouTube, but I put all the brand assets available for everyone to use on the website. So anyone can download them and produce their own content for RICHAD and using RICHAD brand, which is, tremendous. And we've already seen many high quality productions from the community members. They produce music, they produce songs, they produce videos, video ads, GIFs, all different type of content with RICHAD brand, which I love. Maybe personally, you don't have to like each one of them, but this is what I like about the whole project and the process, that everyone can build upon the brand. So this is like a heart of the community, right? So I'm not restricting anyone. I always say, you are a free chat, do whatever you want with the token, with the brand, be creative. We are in this together. Just let's go, So this is, I think, something that differentiates RICHAD from other meme coins, because probably some of them, or majority of other people in other communities, just focus on the token and the price of the token. So they don't dive deeper in the project and in the brand and the community and what they can create upon it. So this is the true differentiator and how we are being unique in the ecosystem. What do you think about it?
Yeah, to be honest, I do love the ideology you bring in, because let's talk about community itself. Thus, no matter what you have in the crypto industry, whether a project or whether anything, there's something we all need to know. There's always like a certain thought. People always like thoughting. Why did most people thought? Because everyone have like a certain freedom of doing things. Why are they thoughting? There might be a certain reason why they're thoughting. And nobody wants a fund to get lost. That's just the main fact. So I do love the fact, the ideology you guys are implementing, having everyone to share their thoughts about whatever they have in mind. Maybe it's something. Why is the chat going down? Because that's actually the main focus on whoever is actually buying the coin. People are actually looking forward to the chat. Nobody want to see the chat go down. So it's pretty much nice. You guys are being considerate. Taking care of the community, having their certain feedback, no matter what it might be. Maybe they're for them, because it's actually like a free flow to have people feedbacks and all that. That's cool. It shows a good differentiation, and it shows like you guys are working on other aspect of not actually growing the coin itself. You guys are looking forward to grow a good community, have feedback from people, their thought about what the coin is all about. Maybe is it scam and all those stuff. So that's that's fantastic on my end. That's well cool.
Yeah, it's like man, since the very beginning I've received like hundreds of DMs with different offers, and people want to jump in like from the outside, and I want to do this, that's the pricing. It's kind of annoying sometimes, but yeah, I guess this is the reality of the founder, and I just accept it, so no worries. But I always respond to these DMs that, for example, if someone wants to be a moderator or admin in our Telegram, I say I only promote active community members, like people who really are here because they care, because they believe in this project. I wouldn't allow someone from the outside that just came in to be in charge of something. Of course, there are some services we will just purchase and let people from the outside to do some things and stuff. But yeah, at this stage of the project, we need to build the solid foundation, the community, something we will all trust and we could build upon it. So this is how I think about it.
That's I would to be honest to you, when it comes to like that community path, that's actually what I love the most, because it's really a crypto space. To be honest, it's a crypto space because everyone is actually looking for a good gem to invest in, and nobody wants your bag to get thumped. And that's why sometimes you might just be randomly in a certain project, you feel like putting your back. You see people spamming it. Sometimes people might do it for some crazy reason, and most time people do it for just making sure to avoid the bad getting pumped and all that. So it's well fantastic you're considering that path as well. So let's dive further about the coin. So when it comes to like your future purpose, why did you kind of like create this coin? What are you kind of like aiming to achieve? What was the main purpose? Are you just kind of like creating it, to have a good brand for a couple of why at the end of the day the project is vanished? So what is actually like your long-term goal?
Okay, so it wasn't built overnight. So it was a process that took me from where I, started working with AI to the origin of RICHAD. So I started different things. I started like a year ago. I published a comic book on Cardano, also built with AI with Midjourney. I did it in a community of the Ape Society, which started on Cardano. They moved to Base a couple of months ago. But yeah, I started exploring Midjourney, and the best thing about it and about the AI is that you never know what you will get out of it. Like you can input different prompts, different combinations, but in the end, you never exactly know what you'll get. You can expect something, but it's always some kind of a surprise. So there's a little bit of, I'd say, gambling in this process, which I personally like. I love to play poker. I like a little bit of gambling, and always saying that who doesn't risk doesn't drink the champagne. So I like this accent of gambling in it. So you always prompt something, but you never know what you'll get in return. So this is great, and it always fascinates me and gets me, excited about the whole process. So creating things, and you will never know what you get in the end. And the other thing is that actually AI empowers us. So I wouldn't be able with my skills with Photoshop. I have some skills. I was a web designer and a designer, so I have some skills. But for example, I would never be able to produce this high quality content, like for example, RICHAD, all the lore episodes, the graphics, stickers, it's all done by AI. So it really fastens the process. Plus, it empowers me as a designer because probably I would be able to do it, but it would take me a lot more time, a lot more, hours to create it. So this is great because I can utilize these tools to just build high quality content and put it out there instantly, which is great. So yeah, this is the origin of RICHAD, and I was building the comic book. I was building GM daily, so posting a different GM image daily. I was building Numberjack, so many different things that brought me to RICHAD, which actually is something that combines all my interests like design, AI, merchandising, because we will also start an e-commerce, I think in September. So yeah, everything around RICHAD is something I personally enjoy. So I want to make this successful. I want this, to become my journey, professional journey, and yeah, I want, put it away. I will just keep building. So if you like what I do, just hop in, and that's it. That's my manifesto. So if anyone jumps in, what's about the token price? What about it? I say trust the process. We are building here. We are giving high quality content out there. So if you like it, just stay with us. If not, move on. I don't care. So this is my idea and philosophy for this.
That's promising. That's promising. It's been a while. It's been a while. I have someone on here, confidentially speaking about what you're building. Being transparent and all that. It shows you actually know what you're doing, and it shows you're actually not doing this for yourself alone. Trying to have a group of certain of people join together, and with a very very massive support way and with a great motive. That's cool.
Yeah,
So
actually, the thing is, if I may just add a little bit on top of that.
sure, you can.
Actually, the thing about it is that I've been doing all this stuff like individually before, and what's great about and also the idea why we started, or I started the meme coin, is that the entry level for entering the market was very low with pump fund. So you just put a image, links to your website, Telegram, etc., and you are on the market. So it was relatively easy to start attracting people and build community, because it doesn't matter how good the quality of the product is and the project and the design if there is no one who enjoys it and shares it and spread the word. So actually chads, how I call our community, is the core, is the heart of it. So the only way we can grow is just to spread the word and put more eyes on the project. And it wouldn't be, possible without the community. So it's like a mutual cooperation and, wheel that spins and being, powered by the community, by the design, and so on and so forth. So this is how it works.
Yeah, that's good. That's good then. So moving ahead to my last question before we take some couple of questions from the audience. Apart from organizing the coin as a meme coin, do you plan on incorporating any certain utility stuff from it? Maybe creating a mini game, a chat mini game for people to partake and earn coins, or to use it and raid and all that, because having a meme coin and also trying to create something utilized behind it can actually support the project even though things are going down and all that. So do you have any certain plans on incorporating anything like a utility plans for it?
Yeah, for sure. So I think a few utilities have been mentioned so far. So first product we already released is the GMBOT. I can show you in a while how it works. So it's already live on RICHAD main X profile. Let's dive deeper into it in a bit. So that's the first thing. Second thing, all the marketing channels we are using, people already are creating content, like, as I said, music, videos, cool memes, animations, and they can, build upon the brand. So they are kept busy, and I think they enjoy it, at least from what I'm seeing on Telegram. So this is another thing. Merchandise. We would like to, put more eyes also with the merchandise. So the e-commerce will start in September. And I already, have some good feedback about, I want snapback, I want some coffee mug, I want this, I want that, which is great, because I really enjoy that. People love the RICHAD brand. So definitely RICHAD brand is very flexible, and it can evolve in many different ways. Like I got on my mind. So also, animated series we could create with RICHAD and, just put it on YouTube. Maybe we'll release an album with songs about RICHAD. We've already got 10 songs ready made by one of the community members, which is great. So yeah, the possibilities are endless. And as I said before, I treat it really open-minded, ideas just flow in from me, from myself, or from community members. And yeah, I say, let's do it. It's a cool idea. Let's do a video clip. You can hop into our X. There is a new video clip, gangster rap style. Very cool. So go ahead, check this out. The game, I'm in touch with one guy that produces games, actually from my country, and he also helped me set up the Discord. I know he's cooking something about the game with RICHAD as main character, so let's see what he brings to the world. But definitely we can build upon RICHAD's brand, and sky's the limit.
That's cool. That's fantastic. Then I think we talk much about that perspective, and we dive deeper when it comes to collaboration aspect, the coin itself, and all that. So one more from me before we open the floor to the audience. So is there any certain video you planning on working at this point? Maybe a certain YouTube video that gives a brief information about what Charlie is all about and all that. Just to give a certain highlight about how to buy the coin, where they can purchase it from, where is it built, and all that. Because it's gonna be certainly helpful for new users who are joining the ecosystems and all that.
Yeah, so all the info is on our website, richad.xyz. So you can go ahead and check this out. There is how Richard was, imagined. So it's a combination of GigaChat, the iconic meme, and legendary Johnny Bravo cartoon. So that's inspiration for bringing Richard to life. But yeah, definitely we can create something like this in the future. This will be like a promo video. So yeah, definitely something like this will come in the near future. But yeah, we have to plan everything. Like there's a lot of stuff going around RICHAD. So we just have to focus on what to deploy and deliver in the first place. But yeah, some cool animations and video ads is also coming to the stage in the near future, definitely. But as I said, yeah, all the info is on the website. You can guys go check this out. Join our Telegram group. The community is really helpful, and we have fun over there. So yeah, join us.
That's cool. I think that breaks everything down from my own path. So is there like anything me and you didn't talk about you would like to, dive in?
Yeah, so maybe I can share the screen and tell you a little bit more about the GMBOT.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so can you see my screen?
Yeah, for sure. Go ahead. You can do it.
Yeah. So let me just open my profile. So Richard's profile on X. So as you can see, this is like a GM post that's being posted daily. And what I've seen, a lot of brands, influencers, products, and projects use the same image like daily. So it might be kind of boring. So what we brought here, what I designed, is that each day you get a different image, basing on certain assumptions, which also are very flexible. And the parameters of the process and what you get could be very, very different. And in my opinion, it makes it more interesting, for the community, because they will get something new, something fresh every day. So this is about the GMBOT and how it works. So as you can see, it's all being managed in a spreadsheet. So these images are being generated automatically on a prompt basis. So you just keep them being generated without any effort besides the initial setup. So this is like a management system for it. So as you can see, here is the step just to select images I like, which are good quality, because as you know, AI sometimes messes up with some hands, fingers, something is not quite good. Like for example, here we got some cake, this comic bubble chat, which is not good. So my job here is just to select which images are good enough to be published. So I'm just going to select, let's say the first one is good, third one. Okay, let's select the first and the third. So I'll just put it in here. And right now, the automation is putting a watermark. So RICHAD logo on these images, producing a link to these images, which will come into this queue, as you can see, in a real time, and will be published next day and following days at the same time as it's planned and scheduled. So I only have to select what is good quality and just choose the right images, and the whole process is automated. I don't have to do anything, and this will be published. There is also this queue quality step in Buffer, so you can move them around, change the order of the post being published, but actually basically that's it. You don't have to do anything. So for example, you are going for a vacation for a week, and you want to keep the good quality content being posted on your social media profiles. We are talking about X now, but as you can see, we can post to many different channels like Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Pinterest, and so on and so forth. We could even incorporate it to being published into a website. So like you have a WordPress website, it could create a post from it. So this is a very flexible system, and this is the first product of RICHAD that will be licensed. Actually is live, and the submission will be open tomorrow. So people will be able to order this kind of product. So we will set it up and make it run on their X accounts or whatever they want, which is really cool. And the best part about it is that it will require RICHAD token in order to be using this GMBOT, which also includes the burn mechanism for the token. So actually, this is the plan to build the value of the token, not by some random calls and being promoted by influencers, but the real value that lies in the token. So this is about it. You can also ask me questions about the GMBOT.
Okay, cool. That's cool. I think we can open the floor for the community. They should do that themselves. Just want to make sure, because almost up to 1 hour here, so I want to hear from the audience. I want to see the opinion as well. So if that's cool with you, let's dive into the community question.
Yeah, sure. Come on. Bring them.
Start with okay, cool. Let's start with Steven. Hey, Steven, your mic is unmuted. I saw your hands up. You can go ahead.
Hello, guys. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Hey, Jay, how's it going?
Hey, man. I'm good. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm great. So, it's a really great project. I love the whole concept of everything. My first question is going to be concerning what I saw on the website. It's a really interesting concept, the way you want to go about it, and I just wanted to know, there's a part of it that I saw there concerning airdrops. So I just wanted to know how you're gonna be doing these sort of stuff, because when this stuff is not done properly, it's kind of like a red flag and stuff like that. Just you see projects doing airdrops and stuff like that, just trying to attract new members to the community. They're trying to grow it organically and stuff like that. So I just wanted to know how you plan on doing these airdrops so that it doesn't hurt the community.
Okay, so yeah, actually, I think this will be a premiere because I'm about to announce the rules of this airdrop. So the OG submission, it's for OG RICHAD. It came out when we were at PumpFun. So it was like my idea, just to promote those who are actually with the project since the very beginning. So there was like 24-hour window submission, open to submit for an OG. Everyone could do it. So it was on X, on Telegram. It was widely presented and opened. I think about 30 people signed up for this OG. So this will be about airdropping some amount of RICHAD from my wallet, from Dev wallet. So I have to determine the amount. This will be defined today. So there will be a snapshot. So I have list of wallets from OG that submitted for being an OG. So there will be a snapshot happening, I think somewhere in the next week, checking, just snapshotting how many RICHAD these wallets have on their balance. So this is like the initial step. And as defined on the website, at 1 million market cap, there will be an airdrop for these OGs. There will be another snapshot, and we will check who actually hold RICHAD through the whole period of time, and those will be eligible to get the airdrop. So yeah, I will define the amount of airdrop. I want it to be decent for the OGs, because if they hold, if they meet the criteria for the airdrop, they will just get it. And I truly believe that true OGs will stay with it until the end, until the airdrop. So yeah, I think they already have decent bags of RICHAD, so it will be a nice addition at this market cap for them. So yeah, this is the plan for the airdrop.
What you're saying is that it's going to be within the community, right?
Within the community next year. Can you repeat the question?
I mean, is the airdrop going to be within the community to the holders of the token?
Yeah, within those who signed up for the OG. As I said, it's like 30 people, 30 wallets on the list. I must go through it and just order it properly, and there will be a snapshot of how many RICHAD they are holding, and if they hold until the second snapshot, which will happen at 1 million market cap, those will be eligible to for the airdrop, and they will just get it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's really great, man. That's really great. Thank you for answering the question. I'm gonna pass on the mic now. Thank you so much.
Cool, thank you.
Thanks for your question, Steven. So I see Brain G hand was up. Brain, do you have anything to say? Do you have a question, or we can move to somebody else? Brain G. Okay, maybe you want to listen. Yeah, we can hear you, Brain. Okay, so I'll wait for him. Let's go to somebody else. Rosella, your mic is unmuted. I saw your hands up. You can go ahead and ask your question. Rosella, please unmute your mic and ask your question if you have one.
Hello, everyone. Hello.
Hey, Rosella, how are you?
Very fine, thank you. Moving right on to my question, I'm very pertinent to the community, so my question is somehow like it. So I just wanted to know how RICHAD aims to educate and empower the community members to inform us about some financial decisions and how we can improve, and what resources or support systems will be provided for the community.
Okay, that's an interesting question. Maybe I didn't even consider, to educate the community about the financial system. So RICHAD is a meme coin. So it's like always, NFA, do your own research. Crypto is risky because it is. We are here to stay, definitely. But yeah, I didn't actually plan, to start a mission on educating the community about some financial stuff. But yeah, I'm curious, actually, how this came to your mind. If you could just, elaborate what kind of education you could possibly use and find useful for yourself, or maybe for some other, folks being present on the crypto market. That would be interesting, and yeah, we can take this under consideration for sure. So if you just could elaborate on what kind of knowledge you would expect from a project like RICHAD, that would be grateful. Can you elaborate on this?
I think she's kicked out, I guess, because I can't find her.
Okay.
Telegram is glitching. Okay, she's back. Are you there, Rosella?
I'm sorry, I had some.
Telegram is glitching today. Very, very crazy.
Too many participants, maybe.
Go ahead, Rosella. She's kicked out again. So while we wait for her, let's see, because I'm sure that actually explained it all. Let's give a chance to somebody else. Let's give Calvin. Hey, Calvin, your mic is unmuted. Go ahead and ask your question, buddy.
Hey Jay, how's it going?
Hey Chad, what's up?
I'm great. I'm great. So yeah, I was actually listening from the start. I love what you've said so far. It's really great. I must commend you on your effort because it's not easy, to maintain a token. It takes really great effort. Uh, I really love your perception about the community. It's really great because the community is a very important aspect because it seems that the investors here are really asking about the community, like Rosella and some others. So I just wanted to know, every token has challenges, big or small. So I just wanted to know what potential risks and challenges do you maybe have in the past, and how do you guys plan to reduce such challenges, to ensure, long term of the token?
Okay, so for me personally, and from what I can see among the feedback that comes from the community, is the action on the chart of the token, so on the price. So as I said before, I want to run this as organic as possible since the very beginning, and I stick to it, which may, sometimes feel that, maybe nothing is happening, or there's nothing, no action on the price, which we are used to in crypto. But many times it's like a fake action, I would say, stimulated by some promo calls, by some pump and dump things, which is not really long term. So for me, this is the biggest challenge, trying to maybe turn mind of community members that the token price at this stage maybe is not the most important thing. I mean, if we bring more people in, if we put more eyes on the project, they will come and they will enjoy what we are doing, and this should stimulate the price of the token as well. All the plans we have, I always say, trust the process. We are here to build. We've been delivering since day one on high quality level, which is, I think, kind of rare in this space. And this uniqueness will bring us, up among other projects. So this is what I believe. This is what I'm preaching to the community, actually. And I think they are starting to get my point. So more and more of them agrees with my point of view. This is how I see it. So this is for me the biggest challenge, because everything else, like building the content, ideas coming from the community or from myself, the roadmap, creation of these things, empowering people to do their things in our community, is like happening all the time. So we are basically set for the future growth. We just need to hold and spread the word. This is the actually only two jobs of the community, just to hold and spread the word. I'm doing a lot of more stuff, building the content, building the channels, leading the project. This is on me, and what is my vision. What are my plans to do, which also could be, influenced by the community, which is great in my opinion. So each of us has their own role in this. So we just should stick to it. And this is the plan for cooking the project and RICHAD, and bringing more value to holders, bringing more entertainment, bringing more high quality stuff that we are producing. This is it. But this is the biggest challenge for me myself.
Hope that answers your question, Kevin. Hi, Kevin. Are you there? I guess it's really funny to me why everyone is having a mic issue though. Kevin, are you there? Did that clarify your question, Kevin? Hey, Kevin, are you there? I can see Rose at the back. Kevin. Okay. Are you there?
Hey, Can I explain my question again?
Yeah, go ahead, Rosella.
Okay, sorry, I was just going on and on, then my phone had some issues. What I wanted to say was that how, like, if you had any plan to educate community members to make informed financial decisions. Like, that was what I meant.
I don't have plans for it, to be honest. Like, I consider everyone and everybody in the community and in the world as free men and women, so they can make up their own choices. I don't feel like maybe even competent to teach them about finance because I'm not, a financial expert. But yeah, if community will require this kind of education, I can brainstorm it and bring something up. But yeah, personally, this is not like my main thing. So my purpose in this community is just to build some superb, globally known brand of RICHAD, have fun, enjoy each other, create great content, help people utilizing AI tools, empowering them to, make their processes more effortless, and providing also high quality. So these are things why I started WeChat. So I never thought, just to be honest, about educating the community about some financial stuff, about crypto. But yeah, if we are talking about some basics, like, for example, onboarding brands, for example, from Web 2 to Web 3, so definitely this is something that's on my radar. Like all these products, all this content, lore, this could onboard Web 2 products, projects, and brands into Web 3. So in this matter, definitely would like to educate them, show them what we are doing, what actually Web 3 is. This whole ecosystem we are building with RICHAD, it's pure Web 3. So utilizing AI tools, building community, have a token on blockchain. This is Web 3. And in terms of bringing more people in and showing them what Web 3 is, an example of our project, definitely this is an education, I would say, about finance aspect of it. So definitely, if you had this in mind, this is how it is.
Yeah, I had that in mind too. But what I just wanted to just tip in is that most of the community members, we usually like to hear when somebody like kind of motivates us and tells us that don't just pour your money into this and all that stuff. That was just what I thought you were going to relate it to your project. But thank you so much for, giving me more on the web. Thank you so much.
Yeah, so my answer would be, it's always like, you are a free man. You can do whatever you want. Just, be conscious. If you don't have knowledge, educate yourself on stuff. Take rational decisions also about your finance. But yeah, basically, we're all free here and we can do what we want. So yeah, that's it.
Thanks for your question. Thanks for the clarification. I appreciate it, man. So let's take two more because we're out of time. Let's take two more. We have two people. I unmuted Queen's Glow. Queen's Glow, your mic is unmuted, and you can go ahead and ask your question, please, if you're there.
Hi everyone, am I being heard clearly?
Yeah, we can hear you, ma'am.
All right, so quick one. My question is a quick one. I like the project, I like the plans, roadmap, and all. But then looking ahead, so far, are there any, upcoming features or developments in the RICHAD ecosystem that you're particularly excited about that you might want to, share that, okay, this is the plan for the future that might happen pretty soon, stuff like that?
Yeah, so the GMBOT is already operational on our main X account. So it's a working, ready-to-use product, and implementation of, implementing different iterations of it for other brands and projects is like a matter of dealing with assumptions and a few hours of setting this up. So it's ready to go, basically. So this is first thing. Second thing, content creation. This is ongoing all the time, also thanks to the tools and solutions we already have in stock. So the GM daily, the lore, this is being powered by the AI, which will help us to keep publishing this high quality content and lore, keep entertain people, keep them involved and engaged. This is how we grow. Another thing, in September there will be e-commerce store with RICHAD's merchandise. So you will be able to get yourself some cool snapbacks or t-shirts, mugs, whatever you like, stickers, which is another step of evolving and growing and spreading the word. I was also thinking about NFT collection in the future. So RICHAD is born to have its own NFT collection. So definitely this will be on my radar and will be a part of the roadmap where when we establish a more solid position on the market and people will start noticing RICHAD. This is one of the next steps we will take for sure. So yeah, these are kind of areas and directions we would like to go with the project. So I hope it answered your question.
Yes, it did. Thank you for the clarification and thank you so much.
Thanks for your clarification, ma'am. Your question. So moving ahead to the last person because we are up to 1 hour here. Let's give Prince up here. I can see your hands and you were trying to ask your question. Go ahead and ask it, women. Prince up here, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Thank you very much for the opportunity to speak. And yes, it's a nice project also. Lovely project. I just went through the social media handles or the handle on X, your Telegram channel, and also your website. So I don't want to ask you a quick question because you mentioned something very, very remarkable that as a founder, you receive a lot of DMs, a lot of proposals from different people who say they want to do this, they want to do that, they want to maybe collaborate with your brand or collaborate with your community and stuff like that. And you said something like it's only people who are active in the community. So I don't want to throw a quick question. So what if I have experience in that thing that I'm bringing to you? I have a lot of experience. Do I have to be an active community member first? Not just a normal community member, but an active community member first before I can work with you? I'm just asking.
Yeah, so at this stage, I prefer to work with community members that know the project, know what we are doing. They are here because they like what we are doing, and they work for their bags as well. This is something that makes them stick to the project and makes them really engage and care for the project. So in the opposite, there are other people's professional services. I don't deny them, and I'm not going to neglect their skills or intentions, but you also have to take under consideration that there's a lot of scams in the space, so you have to be very careful about who you are hiring and who you will decide to work with. I'm not saying no to all these people from the outside, but at this stage of the project, I prefer to work with people who showed up, keep showing up every day. They have their own bags. I'm not paying them. They all care for the project, and this is what makes this special. So I can trust them. They can trust me, and this is different. So I can easily give admin or mod permissions to community members that I've seen already, and we've been in DMs, and I can trust them. They can trust me. For me, it's a way better way to manage the project and make it successful and moderate it and maintain the high quality. So this is my mindset at this stage. As I said, I don't say no to people from the outside, but that would be nice if they at least did their research about the product and the project, what we are doing, what is RICHAD, how we differentiate, and not just jump in and hey, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, pay me this and that, and they like keep spamming your DMs with this kind of messages. So yeah, that's my mindset about it.
Okay, thanks, man. That's all good. That's a very, very straightforward answer. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Stefan.
Thanks for your question. Thanks for your question. It was really good one. It's really a pleasure having you guys' feedback as well onto that perspective. So I think that's all we could take for the community question. Before we wrap things up from here, is there like anything you would like to touch upon before we wrap things up from here? Anything we didn't talk about, or you'd like to give us a brief, wrap up from your side before we wrap up the session here?
Yeah, thanks guys for having me. I really enjoyed this invitation among many other sponsored messages, which is great. So just so you know that I'm always filtering, or at least try filtering this whole DMs and try to pick what's best for the project. So thank you for having me. Definitely great questions. I think we've got a lot of audience and a lot of people listening here. Thanks for showing up. Yeah, if you like RICHAD, like what we are doing, you like cool stuff like songs, animations, comics, yeah, just jump into our Telegram, maybe get some RICHAD if you like it. NFA, do your own research, of course. But yeah, RICHAD is here to stay, and I will keep building this because I love it. So that'll be it. Thanks.
Fantastic. Thanks, man. It's really a pleasure having you on board. And do want to also check the community. I think I share all the links there to just check and go through it. And as usual, do your financial advice. And I can see you guys here from the dev itself. And do want to check the community, as I said. Thanks once again. It was really a pleasure having you on, Jay. It was a pleasure. Thanks for coming.
Yeah, will there be a recording of the session?
Yeah,
or...
there's a recording.
Okay, can we will be able to use it and maybe share it also on our X